Hi everyone. Welcome to Talkonomy, the place where learning English is fun, exciting, and super easy. Today, we're going on a word adventure. Over the next 10 minutes, we'll learn new words, idioms, and expressions through short stories and fun examples. So grab your headphones, get comfortable, and let's get started. Our very first word is serendipity. Let's try saying that together. Serendipity. Serendipity means a happy surprise, something really good that happens unexpectedly. Imagine this. You're walking home, maybe from school or work, and suddenly you find a $10 bill on the ground. Wow, that's a moment of serendipity. Or maybe you're cleaning your room, and deep in a drawer you find a long-lost toy from your childhood. That amazing feeling. That's serendipity too. Let me tell you a mini story. Anna wanted to buy a cup of coffee, but her favorite cafe was closed for the day. A little disappointed, she walked down the street and past a small bakery she'd never noticed before. The smell was incredible, so she went inside and found the best, most delicious chocolate croissant she had ever tasted in her life. It was pure serendipity. Now you try. Practice saying this. I found a $5 bill in my old jacket pocket. What a serendipity. All right, let's move on to our next word. It's a funny one. Bamboozle. Isn't that fun to say? Bamboozle. It means to trick or confuse someone, usually in a playful, harmless way. For example, your friend hides your backpack as a little joke. They're trying to bamboozle you. Or imagine you're playing a game and someone tells you the wrong answer on purpose to make you lose. That's them trying to bamboozle you too. Here's another little story for you. Tom wanted to play a prank on his sister. He quietly took a small piece of tape and stuck it underneath her computer mouse. When she sat down and tried to move the cursor, nothing happened. The mouse just wouldn't work. She looked so confused, and that's when Tom jumped out and shouted, "I just wanted to bamboozle you." So, here's a fun tip. Use this word when someone tricks you in a funny way. You can say, "Hey, don't try to bamboozle me." Next up, we have the word quirky. Quirky, this word describes something that is unusual or a little strange, but in a fun, cute, or charming way. For example, a cat wearing tiny sunglasses is definitely quirky. Or maybe you have a friend who always wears brightly colored, mismatched socks. That's a quirky style. It's what makes them unique and interesting. Let's hear about Sophie. Sophie had a quirky idea for breakfast. Instead of making regular round pancakes, she decided to make them in the shape of different animals. She made a fox pancake, a bear pancake, and even a little pig pancake. Her friends absolutely loved it. It was unusual, but so much fun. Now it's your turn to practice. Try saying this. My little brother is so quirky. He always dances while he brushes his teeth. Now, let's learn a few words you can use in your daily life. These are super useful. First, we have commute. Your commute is the trip you take to get to work or school and then back home again. You could say, I commute by bus every morning. Our next word is chores. Chores are the small tasks you have to do around the house, like cleaning your room, washing the dishes, or taking out the trash. A sentence could be, I hate doing chores, but I love playing video games right after I finish them. And finally, brew. Brew means to make a hot drink like coffee or tea, for instance. The first thing I do in the morning is brew a fresh cup of coffee. Let's put them all together in a quick story. Every morning, Lisa brews her coffee and listens to her favorite music during her commute on the train. She really doesn't like doing chores, but she tries to finish them quickly in the evening so she can relax and watch a movie. See, you can easily use these words to talk about your daily routine. Okay, let's spice things up with some idioms. Idioms are phrases where the words together have a special meaning that is different from their individual meanings. Our first one is break the ice. This means to start a conversation with someone you don't know, to make everyone feel more comfortable and relaxed. For example, at the party, everyone was quiet, so I told a funny joke to break the ice. Our second idiom is hit the sack. This is a very casual and common way to say you are going to bed or going to sleep. You might say, I'm so tired after that long day. I think I'll hit the sack now. Let's imagine John on his first day at a new school. He was feeling pretty nervous because he didn't know anyone. To break the ice, he turned to the person next to him and asked, So, do you like pizza? Everyone nearby laughed, and soon they were all chatting and became friends. Later that night, he felt exhausted but happy. He got home, changed into his pajamas, and decided to hit the sack after a long but successful day. Now for the grand finale. Let's use all the new words we learned today in one fun short story. Anna had a quirky idea. She wanted to host a surprise breakfast for her friends. She woke up early to brew some fresh coffee and started making her famous animal-shaped pancakes. By pure serendipity, all of her friends arrived at her house at the exact same time. It was a perfect surprise. During breakfast, Anna's younger brother tried to bamboozle her by hiding the maple syrup. Anna searched for a moment, then saw him giggling. She laughed and said, Nice try, but you can't bamboozle me. After they finished eating the delicious meal, everyone helped with the chores, washing the dishes and cleaning the kitchen together, all while laughing about the quirky pancake animals. By the afternoon, everyone was feeling full and a little sleepy, so they all decided to go home and hit the sack for a nap. As Anna relaxed, she thought to herself, today was full of happy surprises, fun and new words. What a great day to learn English. So, let's do a quick recap. Today we learned serendipity, for happy, unexpected surprises. Bamboozle, for playing funny tricks. Quirky, for something that's unusual and fun. We also learned commute, chores, and brew for daily life, and the idioms break the ice and hit the sack. Here's a little challenge for you. Try to use at least one of these new words or phrases in a conversation today. Learning English is like a fun adventure, and every single word you learn is a new treasure you've discovered. Thank you so much for listening to Talkonomy today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back next time for more fun words, stories, and surprises. See you then.